Hey, good morning. So we're here on our final day on the Disney Magic. We've docked at London Tilbury, the international cruise terminal, around about 5 o'clock this morning. So we've been packing up everything in the stateroom and just sat here out on the veranda. I've got a pretty cool view over Tilbury docks, which is cool. I think people are starting to come off at this point. The way it works, I think whatever sit-in you had sort of the night before, you'll be on. So we were on the late seat-in for dinner, like each night, the late rotation, and then I think it'll be like you do that similar time, because the early dinner is at like 5:30, so you're not going to be wake up at 5:30 for breakfast. But you do that the next morning. So we were 8:20 last night, so we'd be 8:20 this morning. Don't know if that's 100% accurate, but that's the way it seemed to work out. So our dinner, we've been penned in for Lumiere's, where we were on our final evening meal. So essentially you go down there, it's an a la carte breakfast service, and you just order from the menu and then they'll bring it to you. Once that's done, there'll be an announcement to say you can essentially leave the ship, and then you get off. Now, baggage, what you do is the night before, they'll send you some luggage tags in your stateroom. They'll have little character heads, so Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, etc. And you pick one of these on each of your pieces of luggage that you want them to deal with, much like if you're at the airport and you check your bag. So the problem is you do that around at 10:30 the night before. So we didn't bother doing that. We're essentially foot passengers now at this point. So we have our bags with us and we can just walk off. Nobody's going to help us. They're not allowed to help us or anything like that as we walk off the ship. But that's kind of what you do. If you do check your bag, you put it outside your stateroom before 10:30 the night before. They'll come along and collect it. Remember, you've got your luggage tag on it, and so you just carry on. You take your rucksack or your handbag or whatever you want down to breakfast, sorry, and then you walk off the ship. Now, over in the cruise terminal where we checked in, that's where the bags will be waiting with the luggage tag, and there'll be in a corresponding area to the tag that you've got. So if you've got a Mickey tag, they'll be in the Mickey section, Donald, etc, etc. So that's a pretty good way of doing it. We didn't want to do that because we've not got a significant amount of stuff. We only brought one suitcase between us. We don't have a lot of things, and it'll be easy for us to just walk off the ship, but that is the procedure should you choose to do that. There will be a section at Lumiere's, I believe, where we can put our bags to the side, so it's not really an issue as to whether we've got somewhere to store it. It's nice and easy. But we're gonna go down to Lumiere's. We're gonna have our breakfast, and then we're going to depart the ship on our final day. The disembarkation procedure. I'll show you guys what that's all like. But if you have enjoyed the video, if you've enjoyed any of the videos throughout even, give us a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It does really help me out a lot, and I'd love if you guys could hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's go and see Lumiere and Cogsworth for a final time. They're letting people off sort of family by family. You call in your time and then you depart the ship. I hope they don't take our key to the world card. So we go. So we've got the same table as we had last night, but set up now for breakfast.
Hello, thank you.
Very nice.
Staff on today.
So we're here for the final time in Lumiere's this morning. We're having our a la carte breakfast with the see you real soon, pals menu. It's really cool. We're on, as I said before, we're on the same table that we were on last night. We've got the same server, same assistant server, all the same, which is, it's nice. You get to know your service, which is cool. But I'll show you guys the menu and let you know what it's like. So this is all a la carte. You choose from these options. So it's much different to what it was at Cabanas on the previous breakfast. And breakfast has begun arriving. So we've got waffles. No Mickey waffles. Just Belgian waffles, unfortunately. We've got a few pastries, Danish pastries. This is my Route 66 breakfast. It's not a massive amount actually, but I think that'll be good because we've got a couple of slices of toast, we've got the pastries, we've got the waffles. And Becky's gone for the smoked salmon kegel and cream cheese, and that looks beautiful. And more pastries as well. We do have our selection of teas and coffees too, so it's quite a good variety of stuff overall, and it's all freshly prepared, I guess, so that's nice. So this is what I was explaining about with the baggage and collecting your baggage. So you've got all your luggage here with your corresponding character. Well, that's it for our time on the Disney Magic and the Magic at Sea staycations. That's them over now as well. So we were on the last sailing. You've got to be double vaxxed in order to go on them. So we obviously we waited right till the very end. But we had an absolutely fantastic time. The entertainment was awesome. The food was phenomenal, particularly Animator's Palette. We really enjoyed that. The food at Rapunzel's Royal Table and Lumiere's was fantastic, but just the atmosphere at Animator's Palette was really, really awesome. And the staff, the crew members, the cast members, they really made the experience what it was. They made that a magical experience, and these guys are, speaking to them, they're so happy to have passengers back on board again, because they've missed that for the past 12-14 months that they were out of service for. But we really would recommend coming on a Disney cruise. The experience is fantastic. The Disney Magic itself is a little bit of a smaller ship. There's not as much going on as we would have liked, and we had a bit of a dodgy day in the weather there, so we didn't get to experience the pool and the jacuzzi and things like that as much as we would have liked, because we essentially lost out on a whole day there, even though we did use that day by the pool. But overall, we did have a fantastic experience. We would like to come back and maybe experience something on a slightly bigger ship. When you are on board, obviously they offer you, they have special offers and things like that, so you can put a deposit down of $250, and that will entitle you to 10% off a future sailing as well. So we did do that. We will hopefully be back on board at some point in the near future. The cast and crew really have made this a magical experience, and thank you for watching along. If you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate it if you could give us a thumbs up. It does help me out a lot, and if you could hit the subscribe button, the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos, that'd be great. See you on the other side. Thanks.